All right, good morning everybody. Happy Sunday. We made it through week one. It's actually been kind of cool to be home and watch the bees pretty much all day. But then I get like too worried about them, so I'm trying to like ignore them, even though it's hard. So today we're gonna go in what I call mean hive, just because they should have made a little bit, or they should have made a new queen by now. We're definitely going to go in hive number 2, which is right here. We're not going to go in hive number 1 because it's the one I just split with Lego Hive last night. Lego Hive just had a little bee come out. There's a little dead bee on the butt. What I have noticed Lego Hive doing is in the mornings, it seems like the bees just push the dead out the front door. But we'll look there. Like there's another one about to come out. And then off to do its thing. So what we're going to do is I'm doing these two first. I'm going to do the one closest to the road first. And then I'm going to do this one. This one should have made a queen already by now. I don't think we're going to use smoke on these two just because the queens are fairly new. I'm also going to try to go as quick as I can because they're in the sun. And the last time my phone was in the sun, it shut off and I did not realize it. So I apologize if it shuts off. I don't check the screen often, so I can't tell if it's overheating or not. Didn't even know it was overheating. So we're gonna check this one. That looks good. You know what? I don't have my hot tool. Thank you. Wonder if it's loose. So we're doing a mite treatment. There's a strip there. There's a strip there. They seem pretty docile. So, yeah, they're already so hot. This is already... So they haven't built out much on this one at all, if any. That may be the wax that it came with. But let's look at this next one. This one, I want to see eggs at some point. No eggs on that side. No eggs on this side either, but there is some food. So we're just going to set that right here. Hold that one. It doesn't look like it needs refilled yet, does it? Does it? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and refill it then. I see no eggs yet, but they're definitely ready for a queen to lay. All this, they're building on it. So you clean this off whenever you see it. You just scrape it off and then you save that. I've learned instead of just throwing it in the yard, save it. So we're just gonna put that down there. I'll grab it when I'm done. This is the next one I want to look at. No eggs here either. I've already given these guys 2 frames of eggs to try to make queens. And so I think I'm just going to be at that point where I might have to just buy them a queen. I think in my bee yard, making queens is just not their thing. So there's some of the old brood from when I put this frame in. There. Can't tell. There's definitely some chewed up cells. Those were closed. Let me see in there. They look like they're perfectly open. Other than the bee cleaning it. There's this one right there.
Bee in that one.
Yeah, that one just walked in. They're incredibly docile today, which is I'm very thankful for. Alright, let me look at another frame, because that's old brood from this is the frame I put. There is one more cell right there. It's kind of small. Hold on, let me see, because I can't see what my camera does. Alright. Where is it? Right there. It's kind of small. Looks a little chewed up. Not like, it's weird, it's like flaking. But those two look like they've been perfectly open, and it looks like they're cleaning them out. So, one more frame, I guess. Let's see. And it could be that maybe they just hatched and they just haven't gotten to laying yet. So maybe waiting one more week. But there's all the nectar that would explain why they're going through a jar a day. So they've got, yeah, this whole thing is full of it. So little piggies have been not stealing. I mean, they're doing exactly what they're designed to do, or what they know to do. But this whole thing is heavy. So they've definitely been taking my sugar water and storing it. All right, I know I said one more frame, but one more frame. For real, one more frame. I also need to put that. That's clear.
Hey.
What? Let me see. Pull the frame out. Just be careful, you know. Yes! Yes, you found the queen! Oh my goodness. Where'd she go?
She's right there.
Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, right there is my beautiful queen. So we're going to let her go. She is doing her thing. She's right there in the center. And I lost her just like that. No, I didn't. She's right there at the top. So she looks like she's doing good. She looks like she's searching. So we're going to put her back. Good eye, Chris. All right. I got enough room for her?
Mm-hmm.
Right, in she goes. Very good eye. Amazing. How can you do that? Not not that I'm blaming you, but I mean, amazing. I can't even do that.
Just got lucky.
Alright, so we're gonna... There is a queen in this one, so I'm happy now that I saw a queen. Very, very, very happy. Wait a minute. Something tells me I need to go back to that queen cell that was being chewed up on and get rid of it. Where is it? Right there. There's a queen in here. So, I'm not going to fully get rid of it per se. I'm going to be very delicate with it, because if I can, hold out your hand, we're going to put it in another hive. Ha-ha! Alright. So she's just going to make her way over here. Very good, ladies. You guys successfully made a queen. Very good, and she looks pretty good. Now y'all just need to fatten her up a little bit. Alright. Do you have the beetle traps?
Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna put these. You guys don't give me any working room sometimes. Alright. Is the smoker going? I just want to smoke them just a little bit to get them to move.
Maybe.
Alright, I can't put that one down for a second. It went out? Okay, well then I will work through it. There's a queen. I am so excited. Alright. Gentle, ever so gentle. Can you push it? Oh, I got it. Biting it a little bit in the face. Alright. So the reason why we did it, I need you ladies to move. Thank you. Like, I really don't like squishing bees, but you know, it's kind of a part of the hobby. Not that you do it intentionally, but I really do try to make sure I don't squish bees at all. So, we did not use any smoke. Doesn't feel like I got anybody, so I think we're good. Alright, so other than this food, this hive will not, I'm not going to feed it after this jar for a few days, because I can see it's being greedy. Alright, my phone is still on. Very good. Queen makes babies, makes bees make honey. Yes. Yes, you need a queen to make bees, to have bees to make honey. So yes. Alright, so this is the hive. This is that queen cell that was kind of chewed up. I don't even know if it's viable. Can you hold this cell with me? This one's packed. So we're going to see how nice these ladies are. Oh, this one's dry. Oh, no, it's not.
No, we could probably reuse that one.
Yeah. Oh, so good too. Alright. So let's see if these ladies will be as nice as the other hive. Alright, we got downwind. Let's put it in the grass somewhere. Away from Lego Hive, please. Alright, so this one's just got a little bit of wax on it. They're working on it. It's nice and clear so that it's recent. No eggs on that. No eggs on that, but they're building out. We're gonna definitely switch. Oh, maybe not. Let me see, so we can point some things out. All right. Where did it go? There was a nice big fat drone on this thing, on this frame, and I lost it just like that. All right. There's a lot piled up here. I'm wondering if they're hiding somebody. I don't know why the queen would want to be on this frame because it's not ready for eggs at all, but it's hot. I don't even think it's 80 yet. Oh, there's a nice big drone, a couple of them. Will you point out the drones on the camera?
No.
No? Right there where my thumb is a drone? Wait a minute, you can tell me you can spot a queen, but you can't spot a drone. That's messed up. That's not fair. Alright, so these guys are also hoarding all my food, which, I mean, not bad, but if I can get these guys to move. There is some bee bread right there that they're making. That's all their pollen. Got some drones in here, so that's good. I see no eggs in this one. But they look polished, so they're ready for her. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. This one again is all packed. There's another drone. Alright, I see nothing. I had to have put those back. Yeah. Let's just put this frame. Alright. So this one is so full of nectar. I can't even see where her queen cell was. you see her, holler. Someone's making a loud noise. But look how calm they are. Just doing their thing. Alright. So keep on going. She's an unmated queen right there. I don't know if you guys can see her in my screen. Can you hold your hand up to the phone? Can you see her right there?
Mm-mm.
Alright, we're going to put it back. She's right there though. Good job, ladies. So she'll go on her mating flight in a couple days. The only reason why I think she's unmated is because she looks incredibly skinny. So she's going around telling everyone, alright, I'm queen, I'm boss. Give me a couple of days to get my bearings right, and then we'll get this show on the road. Alright. So since she's not laying yet, we're going to go ahead and mix these up a little bit to encourage them to build out on these. I think it's a good thing we're not using smoke. I think that's been a problem for us on these small hives. But yes, give them time. They're making little ones. Very good. All right. Do you have the beetle traps? Got it. Thank you. All right. So, excuse me, ladies. So we've got a mated queen and an unmated queen. I'm happy with those results right now. We're just gonna put this one right here. Come on. There we go. Those are back. Moving on. Now they've got plenty of food, so I am not going to feed them anymore for a couple days. Now, still with me? Yeah, my phone's not that hot yet. Alright. So, let's get y'all into the shade a little bit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm burning up. Alright. Alright, that makes me incredibly happy. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. I'm coming in the shade for like 2 seconds. Might as well get it done, huh? Alright, we're gonna put this here. There were queen cells. You know what? Or are we gonna do this hive first? That's not, I feel like that's a good one. Alright. Change the plans, because we're hot. We're gonna do Grumpy Hive. Now, I have that queen cell. It looks a little smidgen small, so I don't even know if it's worth putting it in a hive. But those are kind of hard to come by right now. And really, I could split this hive one more time. Again, this is Grumpy Hive, so we'll see how we do it. I'm just here. I'm just standing on the bed. Will you go get it? I'm going to just take this box off and move it into the sun. There's enough bees in there, I can do that. I've got a queen cell. All right, so part of this hive's problem, I think, is it is the last hive in my apiary that gets sun. So it gets the least amount of sun, which is why eventually this stand is going to be replaced and be put over there. I really want the other two to be moved over there, but they've been doing so well right there in that spot that part of me just says don't touch them. So basically, yep, workers, very good, Stephanie. Drones are male and workers and queen are female. And fun fact, the drones can't sting. So if you ever want to practice up picking up a bee by hand, thank you. That is what you'll do, is practice on a male bee. So I'm waiting for Chris to go inside. He's going to go get a bottom board. This hive is huge. And with them being so mean and so large, I'm going to split them. I'm going to put one over there by the Lego hive to see if splitting them will give them, one, a little attitude adjustment, but two, also being in the sun. I mean, maybe the other ones are all docile because it's hot. I mean, who wants to be grumpy when you're hot? Not me. I'm already hot, and I don't want to be grumpy added onto it. So, yes, bees proof that women can work together in harmony. So pardon the break for a second. I'm enjoying the shade a little bit. But there is over there an empty spot. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this top box off and we're going to just move it on over there. Because if I'm going to continue to work them, I want them to be down to 1 box versus 20 boxes of mean bees. And can you do me one favor? Another favor. The ant motes, can you go ahead and screw 4 of them onto this one?
Screws.
Oh, I thought they came with it. Oh, well, if not, they'll be without for a week. So out of all the things that I've gotten with beehives, the little red doors, they're like beetle buster doors or whatever they call them. Don't waste your money on them. They're cute. That's about it. Although I don't know, this season I haven't seen many beetles. I mean, I just saw one. But, and then I guess put the medium size, yeah, that door. Just because it is getting a little hot. No, other door. There you go. Alright, so we're going to split. Get ready with this because I'm sure they're going to come right at my legs. Or your legs. You ready?
There's not much smoke.
Huh? Go make more smoke real quick, please. Because I'd rather do it with somewhat of a harmony. I'm sorry. So every time I go to do bees, I think I have everything put together. And I feel like I do for the most part. It's just this hive. But there's tons of bees in here. So either they've real quickly made a new queen, or I don't know. But I think there's enough bees in here that I could go ahead and split it. And I'm really hoping putting them in the sun will give them a good attitude adjustment. Because this is just ridiculous. Ready? Alright. Oh my god, just like that. All 4 corners. Ready? All right. Yeah, y'all are still grumpy. All right.
Not as bad.
Not as bad, but all I did was put my finger here, and they went nuts. So, all right. So there's someone in here because they didn't have this many last week, I feel like. So spray this top for me. I'm sorry. I want them down. You know what I don't have in here? Beetle traps. If you wouldn't mind. And now that I've got I'm looking to see evidence of a queen cell, which there. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for this new bee suit. My old one, this wouldn't have cut it. Fingers, hold on. Just checking this piece real quick. Alright, so I think I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to go put that thing. Is there one on my bottom?
No.
Okay. Something was on my bottom, I can tell you that. Not gonna lie, that actually burned. Alright, beetle trap. So the reason why you smoke yourself, especially when you notice they've been stinging your suit, is because they release essentially attack pheromone. So if I can get that smell to dissipate, I will. All right. So I'm making the assumption that the queen is in this box because I can't work that one much anymore. So I'm going to put this queen cell in this box. And I've never done this before. So we're going to give it my best. You got it? Thank you. I really think it might be the sun, I hope. Alright, the highest concentration of bees. So, that's the best way to put in here. Or right there, so let's go to the next one. Alright, so never mind, we'll put it back on that other frame I saw, I think. How heavy is this one? Not that heavy, good. So what I'm trying to find is a non-food frame. Let's go back to this one. Let's put it on this one. Is it really one more over?
No, it's not.
Was it that one? Yeah, let's put it in this corner. So I think to do what I've never done it before, so I'm just guessing. But I think at this point you just kind of, and then you stick it in there. Not hard. Other way, needs to face down. There you go. Alright, we're going to stick it in just like that and hope it sticks. This one needs beetle traps, please. And then for sake of being careful, we're just going to scoot that together. And then we'll scoot this one in. There. I want to stay away from that, so we're going to put it right here. Sorry, I can already say they're not coming out of us as much. Maybe it is the heat. I can tell you if the sun transforms this hive, I will never put another hive over there. Alright, so just because there's not that many, let's go ahead. Alright. And then last but not least, thank you. Last but certainly not least, this hive. Now this hive, I just want to see eggs. As soon as I see eggs, I'm putting it back. I don't care about anything else but eggs. So, because if you have eggs, you have a queen. And this was the hive that we saw the queen last week. She's not as big and happy. We also condensed this hive because there were just 10 empty, literally 10 empty frames that they had not been touching at all. This would have been a great frame to say, ooh, eggs, but no. No eggs. Ready for eggs, but no eggs. Can you empty this one out, sir? Are they buzzing you? You want the other one?
Yep.
Lots and lots of bee bread, all nice and colorful, different types of pollen. There's some nectar. I so could see some eggs in those spots, but there's none. So that's alright. We'll go over some more. It's hot. I don't know if I said that yet, but it's hot. All nice and colorful bee bread. Lots and lots of bee bread. That's good. Now show me eggs. This next frame is nice and pretty. It is probably the frame I saw a week ago. Was all full of eggs. It's now full of brood. On both sides. Queen cup. Oh. It's empty. It's dry. It's okay. Give him a second. The only one I don't know what happened, but give him a second. Here. Hold that frame. Luckily, this is mostly just food. Minor upset, not too bad. Could have been worse. Alright, this next frame will be interesting. Alright. Eggs and larvae. Bingo! Alright, let me go over here to the camera. Alright. So this means I can put this hive back. I don't know if you guys can see in that. You see like the little macaronis? Those are larvae. And then if you keep going over, you'll see eggs. So I can definitely put this frame back. So that's what we're gonna do. Ever so carefully.
Here's this frame.
Yep. Screwed frame.
Yep, right there.
All right. Screwed frame. All right. Just a little more. Just a little more.
It's alright.
Oh, there we go. All right. And so what we need, how many glue jars? Just one?
Yep.
All right, let's finish this up. There you go. Thank you. All right, so what we did as a recap, we checked those two hives over there. I don't know what we're gonna number them, I promise. I just don't know how we're gonna number them, but right now those are 1 and 2 closest to the road. Both of those have queens. One has a mated queen, one has an unmated queen, so for lack of better being able to call them out, the white box has the mated queen, the normal color box has the unmated queen. She'll go on a mating flight in a couple days, and then we'll start seeing eggs. I think this is wonderful. The hive number, or mean hive, there's just too many bees in there for me. I don't feel every sting, but I do think that with it being so mean, it needed to go down to 1 box so I could manage it a little bit better. I did put the queen cell in the other box. I did not check it all the way to see if there was maybe an unmated queen in there. If there is, she'll take care of that for me, and then I'll figure out next week if what is now small mean hive has no eggs or not. Because if they start to dwindle down, then I realize, oh, they need a queen, and I may just order a queen for them. Hive number 2 right there is nice and strong, lots of eggs. It probably needs to be split. I did not go through the whole top box to see if there were maybe swarm cells, but the fact that there's eggs in larvae tell me I don't think they're going to be swarming. Normally if they're going to swarm, they stop, I think. Maybe. I don't know, Mike, if you're watching later, can correct me on that. I don't know. My gut tells me if they're about to swarm, they stop feeding the queen, so she stops laying. Right? I think that's how that works. But slowly but surely we're growing. First week of April, I will take the strips off, and then I can put the queen excluders on. I have 8 queen excluders now, and I have 3 supers at Mom and Dad's, and I have 1, 2 there, so that's a good start. I'm going to be purchasing some more because I obviously will need them, but looks like going into the honey flow season, I think I've got at least we're going to say 4 of the 7 good hives. Mean hives, we'll see if putting that one in the sun gives it an attitude adjustment. Who knows? We'll see. Hive number 2, I think maybe next week might be the last week we try to split it. Maybe. But I want to get the other stand set up if we're going to do that. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty stoked. I'm hot. I don't know if I've said that before, but I am hot. So I am done for the day. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sunday. And I'll see you guys next week.